What's up, Copy Squad? It's your boy, Kyle Milligan, coming to you live from the Meditation Chamber in Boca Raton, Florida. And today I want to address the question, can copywriting be used for selling music or other creative content? This question comes from an email I received after someone finished my book, Take Their Money, and they said, I feel like I can sell anything except for my music. So let's talk about selling, let's say, a new classic rock CD, which is what this dude is basically selling. So talk about strengthening the copy for something like that. So we could talk about, for instance, one of his questions, like when I see other copy, like how do I emulate copy if it's already trash, right? It basically just says, we just launched our new album, like get it now, right? And that's really not very powerful copy. It's not very compelling. And who are you exactly speaking to? So I thought about it and I was like, well, what's the power of music? What are you actually selling? You're kind of selling an experience, right? So I actually wrote this dude back and I basically was like, okay, so this is off the top of my head. Like, what if we sold something like music, not like you're selling the CD? And he was looking at new, easy, safe, and big, the big four buying emotions, right? Like it's a new CD. You just put it in and press play. A bunch of people like it, and it's going to be an awesome CD or something like that, right? And I was like, that seems too literal, right? It seems way too like direct translation of new, easy, safe, and big into action. And it shouldn't be like that. And it was actually a way to kind of look at this through a financial newsletter kind of sales letter and see how they do it. And it's a letter that I've actually looked at a couple times now recently. Okay, this is the Alpha 9 promo by MoneyMap, and I looked at this, I think, yesterday, and I think it's really important to address what they do to set the scene beforehand, okay? Alpha 9, all right? We don't see anything about any benefit, part supercomputer, part artificial intelligence, part quant trading algorithm. This one-of-a-kind technology is the power to make you a millionaire in a year's time, okay? So there's a benefit, right? So that's one of the issues with the music. What's the benefit? The benefit is more of like an experience. Basically, look at this intro. Hi, I'm Mike Ward, founder of Money Morning. Welcome to our Alpha 9 Summit. And let me just say, get ready, because what you are now seeing directly behind me has never been seen before. Today, we are broadcasting from inside the underground command center of trading legend Tom Gentile. This is truly unprecedented because look, even though Tom has reigned at the top of Wall Street's trading game for 25 years, only 12 people have ever set foot in this space. In fact, until now, Tom has expressly forbidden cameras and recording devices. And folks, even if I gave you the exact address, you couldn't get in here with a battering ram. This place is locked down tight and with good reason. Secrets hidden inside these walls are priceless. Okay, so this is all about like a super secret location. He's totally jammed it up, and you might have saw it right early at the beginning, but look at this. Let me just say, get ready, right? So you can say, hey, my name is Jeff, guitarist for awesome classic rock band. And I just want to say, get ready. Because what you're about to experience has never been done before. And then like think about it. Like it's just building that hype, man. Think about that excitement. That's what it's about. Something new and exciting. We have this new classic rock. We're bringing it back. You know, something like that. Like this hasn't been, this album like this hasn't dropped since Led Zeppelin was popular, right? Like you haven't had an opportunity to have experience of rock like a version of rock like this in decades. Like get ready, get your jean jacket out, get your grow out your mullet. Like we're about to jam out here. Like get ready, it's coming. This is the biggest music event in like history. Yeah, you want to look for opportunities to basically say, like, you're trying to build the hype, man. Like, when it comes to selling music, I went and looked for, like, weird examples. I'll give you one example of something I put towards him. I said, we should check out, you know, if we're selling an experience, it's sort of like selling a smell, right? How in the world do you sell a smell? And I was like, well, why don't we go look at Yankee Candle and see, because they're the biggest candle manufacturer that I know of, and see how they would sell a smell. And if you look down here, here's this candle they got. About this fragrance, a picnic in the shade, surrounded by wildflowers, flowers, and juniper buds with just a touch of nectarine swirling in the breeze. Okay, so we aren't trying to sell anything that poetic with like a rock album, but I mean, it is like, it's a road trip with your friends and that one tape in your cassette deck that just plays over and over and over, and you scream and sing at the top of your lungs, and it's the best time ever, right? So you can take those emotions, you can take that sort of excitement, and you can mesh that up with what we see something like here, right? These guys, it doesn't, like they're taking boring stuff and they're making it exciting. And that's the point of a process. That's why I keep saying, like, your niche doesn't matter. What matters is you have a process, you have a methodology for whenever you recognize that something is boring and uninteresting. There are a million rock CDs out there. There are a million copywriting books out there. There's a million of everything out there. You need a process. You need an understanding of how to take boring junk and make it exciting. The process gives you a way to take stupid, boring information, commodities. My book is a commodity, man. It's a copywriting book. But that's not how I explain it to you. It's not how I sell it to people. My book teaches you the secret language that speaks directly to the emotional center of your customers' brains and gets them buying stuff, gets them emotionally charged, because we know, scientifically proven, that emotions are the decision-making center of your brain. Emotions are the basis for all your decisions. If you can learn how to speak and channel directly to the emotional center of the brain, then you can sell basically anything. That's why whenever we're looking over, when I got this email about I got this new CD, and he went over it very literally, new, easy, safe, and big. Dude, it's not, we're trying to create an emotion. And remember, the new emotion is like, there's something awesome new coming, okay? Which is why I look at this Alpha 9 Summit, the first words, get ready. Like, that is such an awesome way to open. Why can't you sell a rock CD with that? Why can't you sell a copywriting book with that, right? So you just look to good copy, and you reverse engineer that excitement. This is something new. It just hit the scene. Get ready. The best rock album since the days of Pink Floyd and Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin is hitting here now. Get your jean jackets out, like stuff like that. Like, take them to that place in time. Like that Yankee Candle thing. It didn't sell the candle. It sold you on a picnic in the shade, right? So you got to think of a way to channel that in new, easy, safe, and big. So the new thing, like, get ready is good enough, right? Big, it's going to be the best classic rock style music to ever be able to come out, because Zeppelin just isn't making new songs anymore, right? So if you want that experience again, this is a brand new way to have that experience all over again, all right? And then safe, like, download this album now, get in on a sensation that thousands of others have already enjoyed. And it doesn't have to be like thousands of people have like downloaded this song or this CD. It can just be like 1,000 people that you've impacted with your music, right? You've had 1,000, let's say, hits or impressions of your songs. That counts, right? You got 10,000. So we've already hit 10,000 ear holes in our career, and you should join in on the excitement, right? That's that safe. Safe just means it's like a big credible thing, like it's having like a credible source say vouch for it and say, you probably aren't in Rolling Stone yet, but you can say like, something, we can say Boca Raton Weekly said we're the best local band of the area. Something like that, right? So I mean, join 10,000 other listeners, depending on, like, just add up all the people you performed a concert in front of in your whole entire life, right? And then build that as your big social proof. That's your safety and credibility, right? And then throw in like a quote from like a small area magazine if you can get one like that, or just like you can go on their Instagram like, wow, this rocks. They said this rocks, or something like that. Like that. That's a process. That's research, right? You can't say that like it won't work because it's not a financial newsletter. Financial newsletters are one of the hardest things to sell. Just like music is a very difficult thing to sell. That's why you need a process. You need some sort of methodology where you recognize that what you have is not in demand. Let me tell you what, dude, nobody in the world wakes up, kicks the covers off of their feet, and says, I need to buy a financial newsletter now. Nobody wants your financial newsletter, and many, many people don't want your mixtape, bro. That's why the process is that important. If anything, it's more important for someone selling music than someone selling something that's obviously beneficial, right? Music's not obviously beneficial. That's a much harder, more difficult sell because we're selling the experience, we're selling a good time, we're selling entertainment. So that's the kind of copy you need to find. That's the kind of commercials you need to look up, the kind of emails you need to read, like how do they sell Yankee candles? Like how do they sell that stuff? All right, that's all I've got for today. Thanks so much for tuning in, Copy Squad. I will check you next time. Peace out, Copy Squad.